What up, everybody? It's your boy, MC Inspires, Black Superman, Mr. Health and Wealth. And this week's message is, you honestly, truly have to let the pain drive you. Now, what do I mean by that? Man, of course, I was recently listening to a podcast by Eric Thomas, and man, he says something that was very impactful. Now, whether you follow Eric Thomas, you follow ET, you know his story, was one thing that he always says. Hey, I dropped out of school when I was 16. I lived in abandoned buildings. I ate out of trash cans. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree, right? He tells that story so much, like we know it verbatim. Now, something key that he said that I really took hold of, and I realized like this is something that a lot of people, it stops them from helping them reach their dreams. It stops them from really reaching their goals. It stops them from really going from an average life to a phenomenal life. He said, look, he said, one thing that I'll never do is I'll never ask God to take away my most painful moments when I'm going through that storm. Why is that? Because he said the pain is what drives me. He says, you don't ask God to take away the pain. You don't ask God to say, oh, just take everything away, make everything better. No, you're in that part of your life. You're in that storm. You're in that season of your life for a reason. It's to help you grow. It's to help you mold. It's to help you change. It's to help you become a better person. So instead of begging and asking and pleading for God to take you out of that situation, you say, God, what can I learn in this situation? How do I improve? How do I grow? And I said, man, that's exactly what's going on in my life. You guys know my story. I've talked about, man, going through school, the challenges I had going through colleges, after college, trying to get a job in law enforcement, being in law enforcement, facing the challenges there, and then car accidents, repos, family deaths, all these different things, health scares. I've had so much adversity in my life. And even now, I experience different events, man, that alter and shake my life, that cause painful memories, painful experiences. But you know what I've learned to do? Just like Eric Thomas says, I learned to take that pain and I've learned to use it to drive me. I've learned to use it to propel me forward. I've learned to say, you know what, God, I know this situation sucks. I know this looks really bad. I know sometimes, man, you cry yourself to sleep at night. I know sometimes, yeah, your money is funny and your change is strange. You know, you have more bills than Benjamins. I know you're going through that, but that pain, that frustration, those moments where you're like, God, please, I need you the most, that's where he comes through. That's where you learn your life lesson. That's where you overcome. And I'm telling you, if you're trying to reach the big goals and the big dreams that I'm trying to accomplish, I have to go through those moments because everybody who came before me, guess what? They went through the exact same thing. So what I'm telling you is let the pain drive you, because here's an issue that I'm starting to see as I get older is that people are comfortable. Right? People will get to a point where they're comfortable and they're feeling good and nothing drives them. Nothing encourages them. Nothing motivates them. They're really super comfortable. And a lot of people are getting to that point to where they're getting so comfortable that they're just waking up and they're just shiftless. They have no drive. They have no motivation. They have nothing that they want to pursue. They have nothing they want to accomplish. They literally are super comfortable. I don't want to live a comfortable life. Comfortable means average to me, and I don't want to be average. I want to be phenomenal. But guess what you can't do? You can't be comfortable. You can't be in a position where you're waking up every day just shiftless. Like you have nothing you want to accomplish. You have nothing you're obsessed about. You have nothing that you really want to strive to be better in. Not in your relationships, not in your spiritual growth, not in your financial growth, not in just your education. There's nothing that drives you because you're comfortable. So let me tell you something. Go through some stuff. Be challenged. Take a risk. Go into something where you have no experience in. Do something that you've never done before. Read a new book. Go to a conference. Build good relationships. Be in a room where people just aren't, talking about, partying and drinking and doing drugs. No, be in a room where millionaires are talking about actually helping people, actually expanding their business, actually doing something that impacts this earth. Go into those rooms. It's going to be uncomfortable, but I can tell you one thing. When you step out of those rooms, you're going to be a better version of yourself. So this is what I'm telling you. Learn to drive through the pain. Learn to say, God, hey, I am here for a reason. I am here in this position in my life for a reason. And there is something that you're trying to get me to level up in. There's something you're trying to teach me. And whatever that is, man, you get that lesson and guess what you do? You go share it with others. You go bring somebody up. You go encourage someone else. And you keep leveling up and living a phenomenal life as well. So I'm going to tell you this, man. You guys have a great, phenomenal week. Today is Halloween 2022. So, man, you guys enjoy yourselves, be safe, and make the rest of your life the best of your life. Take care.